Hey folks, and I'm back. And this has changed. We're all catty. Katie? Or welcome back to Limbus Company. Is that the quiet guy? That might be the quiet guy. I just see club and vague silhouette, so it could be. It's probably someone else. Then again, there's so many different iterations of characters. Actually, no, that's only in that one personality he has a club. Yeah, never mind. I'm so the quiet guy, the guy doesn't speak much. Vaguely French name. Him. I'm so used to him in his like mob personality that I always think he has a club with him, like Heathcliff does. So, yeah. Basically, I just thought it was him sitting dramatically in a chair, but who bloody knows? Don't recognize the hair going on here. So is that fire coming off the back of his head, or what? No one seems to notice or care, nor is he set on the light. God damn. Only one? Ugh. What are the chances?
명령하시는 건 다 따를 수 있어요. 복종까지 바라면 곤란하지만.
I think I already have a ton of personalities for you, so I'm not really happy. I can follow your commands, no problem. Obedience might be a tall order, though. Still a long time off, and it expires later this month. At the very least, it'll all be converted into tread. If it's a 1-to-1 ratio, it's gonna be generous as shit. But that's ending at the same time. Well, this doesn't end. Anyway, but yeah, that's just who I immediately thought of when I saw him, but it's probably someone else. Actually, then again, it's always a different character. It's like her or them. So, who is it? Maybe they're just not here. Who are you? Wow, you look a hell of a lot different. Nukusha, or however you say her name. Anyway. We'll do a level. I was just really popping in to get those things, the money.
정리를 시작하겠어.
Let me lower this because it's a bit loud in my ears. You're certainly hearing feedback, or at least feedback was certainly there. Oh fuck. Yeah, I was just popping in to get that money. I wasn't gonna play, but we'll do a level. Getting back on the bus, Virgilius greets us by casually lifting a hand.
이번엔 상대하기 조금 까다롭진 않았나?
Weren't they a little trickier to deal with than your usual foes?
누누이 말하는 거지만 당신이 도와주면 훨씬 빠르게 끝낼 수 있어.
Keep saying we could have done with him a lot faster if you went to hand.
나도 너누이 말하는 거지만 내가 도와주는 건 아무 의미가 없어.
And as I always answered, there won't be any point to this if I help you.
저자들 우리더러 이단 신봉자라고 했어요. 대체 뭘 보고 그러는 거죠?
Those people, they labeled us as heretics. Just what is their judgment based on? I think they were targeting me.
못과 망치, 경험이야말로 가장 중요한 가치란 말하는 날개.
Nagel and the hammer. The wing that values experience above all else. Result muttered vaguely. Experience.
인간은 자신의 가치에 맞는 경험과 행동을 할 수 있도록 정해져 있다. 그들은 경험에 대해 그렇게 말합니다.
Humans are made to have experiences and actions appropriate for their worth. That is what they say of it.
그것들 우리에게 관리자님의 머리를 내놓으라 했지.
They told us to offer up the severed head of our manager.
그렇다는 건
That means
그들이 또 온 거예요? 잊지 않았던 거죠? 그렇게 찾아와서.
they're coming back. They didn't forget. Coming back like that too. Sinclair was almost having a fit at this point. Roger looked at him with pitying eyes, but there was little she could do about it.
베르베르, 소리 나는 상자가 시끄러워.
Verg, the soundbox is being noisy.
선발대에서 연락이 온 모양이군.
Looks like the Vance team has words for us. This is. So it is.
이리 줘.
Give me that.
에피, 여기는 버스다. 거기 상황은 어떤 거 같아?
Effie, this is boss. How are things over there? You should bear here your every sin and be purified.
에피?
Effie?
방금 에피 씨 목소리가 맞았나요?
Was that Effie's voice or something else?
아니 그보다 사람 목소리이긴 했나요?
No, actually, was that even a human voice at all?
바람.
Whistles.
싱클레어, 무슨 소리를 하는 거야?
Sinclair, what are you talking about?
휘파람 소리가 들렸잖아요. 마지막에 희미하게.
You heard the whistles right at the end, faintly.
그런 게 들렸었나?
Was there now?
그 자식이 온 거예요. 마침내 우리 마을까지 전부 죽이려고.
It's her. The wretch is there, for all this time, to destroy the rest of our town. Calm down, Sinclair. What do you mean by whistles, and who is this wretched woman?
저를 기다리고 있는 거예요. 그건 저를 부르는 메시지였어요.
She's waiting for me. That was a message calling for me. Senful tears were streaming from Sinclair's face as he rambled.
잠깐만요. 저 앞에 아까랑 같은 자들이.
Hang on. There are people like the ones we met on the road up ahead.
돌아가요.
We should go back. What?
저희 그냥 돌아가면 안 돼요? 가기 싫어요. 돌아가요, 제발. 이제라도 운전대를 돌려서.
Can't we just head back? I don't want to go. Let's turn around. Just tip the steering wheel and...
꼬맹이, 대체 왜 그러는 거야? 앞에 뭐가 있는데?
Kiddo, what's wrong? What are you so worried about you'll walk into?
가면 안 돼. 전부 죽을 거야. 돌아가요.
We shouldn't go. We'll all die. We need to go back.
에밀 싱클레어, 쓸데없는 소리를.
Emil Sinclair, don't be absurd. Otis was calmly flicking her wrist.
잠깐 기절할 정도로 복부에 충격을 가했을 뿐이다.
I delivered a light blow to the stomach to knock him unconscious for a short while, nothing more.
이번엔 박자가 맞았군. 당신 내가 나설 뻔했어.
We're in agreement for once, it seems. So was this close to stepping in.
겁쟁이들은 전장이 필요 없으니까. 이대로 버스 밖에 버리고 가면 안 되는 건가?
I don't need cowards on my battlefield. Can't I throw them off the bus? That might be a bit too far.
관리자님께서 그렇게 말씀하신다면.
If you say so, manager. Otis looked down at Sinclair with a displeased face. Even though he was the timid sort, he's never opposed something so strongly until now. This unprecedented behavior of his bothered me, but I couldn't bring myself to ask him why, as he didn't seem to be in any state to tell me. Soon enough, Sinclair came back to his senses. He stared out the window with vacant eyes. The others are all out fighting.
죄송해요. 저도 갈게요.
I'm sorry. I'll go join them.
짐덩이가 될 순 없으니까.
Can't keep dragging the others down. You're not on the active team, so... Oh, actually you are. I'm starting to think I may have to switch you out. They seem to resist orange well.
로자, 교전 시작.
지금이 기회예요.
Maybe it's not orange, maybe it's just him. I think I have leveled him up too, so...
후드려 패주지. 노예진 탐이
A lot of bleed going on there.
보일
Still, this isn't too bad.
후드려 패주지.
Really uptying them really helped.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
목표
But
완전
are all
무력화.
these uptight? I'm not sure. Only that red was won over.
간다.
Wait, how did that win? Like, it's a slap back and forth, but I had the higher number. Or was that just animation and not actually achieving anything? Because I was assuming that... Oh, it wouldn't do that. That if you had the higher number, you would have the attack. Your character would it. Like with clashes, there can be multiple stages to a clash. And there it's like win, loss, win, and then we win. But on the loss, we had the higher number. So I'm not following. Buy time. Your shield. Keen observation. Hustle.
후드려 패주지.
쉽네.
목표 완전 무력화.
So clearly this is going to be Sinclair level.
잘 싸웠군. 새로 들어온 놈도 마음에 든다. 앞으로는 굴러 들어오는 놈도 적극적으로 받아.
Yeah.
레들레비치의 시간이다.
Clearly this is gonna be the Sinclair level. I do wonder if I did level that guy up.
지금은 시간이 많지 않다.
Yeah, I think that's a sign that he's uptight too. So, is he just bad? Or is it just a bad matchup? Not sure. Or am I just putting too much into it? Yeah, see, he's fine here, so maybe it's just a bad matchup. And you're bad here. So, I have no idea. I can see it there. We won each one. While previously it seemed I would lose one despite having the higher number. Maybe I just missed something? Maybe I misread the numbers? I don't know.
후드려 패주지.
+0. The hell? Alright. Just heard my phone ping. Give me a sec. Oh, I just... No, those messages were from earlier. Alright. Phone pinging is something else. Apologies for the phone sounds that probably turned up in the video. That just does more damage.
로저, 교전 시작.
That sucks. Damn.
쉽네.
구해진 탐인가? 토끼 좀 보일 거다. 필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
This is dominating. I prefer this one.
먼저 간다. 어떠냐?
Now we're getting worn down here pretty badly. This only fills up here, but there seems to be segments. Oh, that's for their other egos. Honestly, I've been running off the idea in the back of my head that you can only have one on at a time. Do it. Not enough. Staggered. I'm gonna want to link these trays, so I don't want to use yours. What's this like? Orange. Yeah, I can do yours. No, doing it there is better. So let's start. You. Breach the fence. Oh wait, we don't have access to that red? In which case... that one.
따라와 주세요.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Ooh, quite hasty. 3 hours. Nice.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
Need to... something I need to do is start with the different personalities building synergies.
쉽네.
Like if I have a guy that does tremor, I need other people that do tremor
로자,
to
교전 시작.
synergize.
목표 완전 무력화.
So yeah, need to do that.
보여? 마구잡이로 때려 부숴놨지.
Sound nice. So yeah, if I have someone that does bleed or tremor or whatever, to have others that do it as well, or do have abilities that center around it. Synergies would be a good idea. They always are. Not enough lunacy for anything relevant. Edit team. What are you like? Cleave. Heads hit into bleed. Cloud Cutter. Heads hit, inflict 2 bleed. On hit, inflict 1 bleed. Doesn't seem too bad. Don't know what that is. This is standard defense. Cloud Burst. Combat starts. This skill inflicts 1 additional bleed and paralyze. Heads hit 2 bleed. Heads hit 2 bleed. On hit 5 paralyze. Paralyze means fix the power of coins to 0 for 1 turn with 1 coin per the effect's count. So for 1 turn he'll neutralize 5 coins. At the start of the combat phase, heal SP for the ally with the least SP by the count of your highest A resonance value, excluding those in panic.
최선을 다해 지켜낼게요.
The smoke that was faintly visible through the bus windows covered the whole town.
난장판이네요. 정말.
What a mess this is, huh?
그런데 어디서 익숙한 노랫소리가 들리는 것 같지 않아요?
By the way, don't you hear a familiar song from somewhere?
나 이 노래 알아. 그 뭐더라. 눈이 더럽게 많이 오던 날만 되면
Oh yeah, I know this one. Used to hear this tune an awful lot on snowy days.
전쟁 때 병사들 사기 올린다고 이거 틀 때마다 진짜 힘이 쭉 빠졌는데.
They played it a bunch from wartime to raise their spirits. Did the exact opposite for me. The song evoked various memories in the group. For me, I'm not sure. It's definitely familiar, but doesn't bring up any clear images in my head. However, I can still feel a faint splash of feeling from deep in my heart. Maybe I knew this song before I lost my memory. This mist of emotion roused inside me, though, doesn't feel precious or warm. An ache. An inexplicable sting is what I felt.
맞아요. 그날도
Right, that day.
이렇게 눈이 쌓여 있고 노래가 들리던.
It was snowy like this, and that song was playing. The trees before us were decorated with grim ornaments. Parts. All sorts of internal organs and mechanical parts were hung from the branches, as if someone put people's innards on full display.
이건 너무 지독한 거 아니야?
Ugh, isn't this going too far?
클래식. 아니, 키치하군.
Classic, but more kitschy than anything. How very German.
근방에 생존자는 없다.
There are no survivors nearby. Then everything finally found a place. It's just like...
마이크 테스트, 마이크 테스트.
Oh, I don't need to read that out. A piercing sound caused... Has this even been... I'm a little worried about my own audio here. Piercing sound caused the group to cover their ears.
모두 즐거운 성탄절 보내고 있나?
Enjoying your Noel, everyone.
고요하지는 않지만 거룩한 밤이지.
Noel, sorry. The night isn't really silent, but it sure is holy. Isn't Christmas still a fair way off?
네, 한참이죠.
You're right, it's not anytime soon.
내 이름은 크로머. 순수를 사랑하는 파괴주의자 그리고 망치를 치는 자.
My name is Cromar. I'm a humanitarian who loves purity, and the one who grips the hammer.
이곳을 어떻게 넘어왔는지는 모르겠지만 너희는 지금 사유지를 침범 중이지.
I don't know how you managed to get here, but you're trespassing on private property.
왜냐하면 여긴 보다시피 목과 망치가 심판 중인 신성한 구역이거든. 내 장식이 마음에 들려나 모르겠네.
Otis is off to one side, she's covering her ears. Renault's holding Sinclair back, he's fuming. And we're just passively standing there. Same old. As you can see, this whole ground is undergoing our nailing judgment. Hope you like the decorations I set up.
뭐 길은 잘못 들어왔다 치고 지금이라도 얌전히 돌아가주면 너그럽게 벌금만 매겨주지.
Let's just say that you got lost. Turn back now and a fine will be all you have to pay.
왜냐하면 오늘은 성탄절이니까.
I'm feeling generous. The day is the nativity after all.
아, 그 전에 잠깐. 거기 귀도 있어?
Oh, before that, is Guido there? Not sure I would say it.
이곳에 있나니?
Here I stand.
혹시 말이야. 거기에 이단이 있나?
Good, just in case. Do you see any heretics over there? The massive man named Guido responded to her turns, turns to us. He intently stares into each of us until his eyes fall upon me. He gazes at me for a very long time. Although he was wearing a mask, those eyes of his, they froze us completely still, as if his glare nailed us to the ground.
순수하지 아니한 자와 그들의 추종꾼이 함께합니다.
I see an impure one and their followers. Clearly you're blind, they don't follow me at all.
그리고 말씀하신 그 아이도
and with them, the child you spoke of.
뭐야, 내 싱클레어가 돌아왔어?
Really, my Sinclair is back.
날 보러 와, 싱클레어. 난 네가 알던 그곳에 있어.
Come see me, Sinclair. I'll be waiting at the familiar spot.
그럼
I can hear Sinclair grinding and gnashing his teeth. He made a dreadful noise. Couldn't be sure if it was from hatred or fear.
나머지는 처리의 기도 아니면 내가 나서야 하나?
Take out the
하는데?
sorry. Take out the rescue, though. Or should I myself? I wouldn't mind.
쥐는 자께서는 불순한 것을 두드리는 일에 집중하소서.
Oh, ah. Remember the personalities we saw for Faust and Sinclair? One who grips, one who is gripped. All, possible timeline where Sinclair didn't, escape that chick. And that chick's now played by Faust for whatever reason. But, excuse me. Given that Faust started as a programmer in that iteration before going the other way, if we were to take that as canon to the one who grips here, could be how she starts as well. I urge you to focus on the hammering. I urge you to focus on hammering the impure, O one who grips.
좋아, 좋아. 우리 정화 작업을 계속하자고.
I'm not gonna. I can't do it. Good. Let's keep up the purification.
그럼 모두 메리 크리스마스.
Now then, everyone, Merry Christmas. Number of Inquisitors gathered around Gita. He stands firm behind them. He's not making any movement, but his presence alone is threatening enough. An intense aura of hostility was radiating straight from him. So, seems Effie and Saud are dead. Three waves. But life.
로자, 교전 시작.
We can do it. We'll be fine.
로자, 교전 시작.
Getting some extra attacks as we go. It's a beautiful thing.
목표 일시 무력화.
Did uptie his, right? It only has so much thread. I know I had to limit what I did.
어떠냐? 따라와 주세요.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지. 필요 없는 시간을 가져가지. 필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
Dude, I think they get more of these when they uptie as well. So there's benefit to uptying even people you aren't using. And trying to have synergies with them. But I'm not sure how much you can synergize with them, but still. Losing a lot of these.
지금이 기회예요.
Nice. Interrogative and Corp Inquisitor. And he's got the full row of abilities. Scourging and Corp Inquisitor. Alright. Dominating. No, I'm gonna go for this because it will do more damage then. Do it.
해주지.
Seriously? He's... Probably out of the picture.
쉽네.
지금이 기회예요.
Yeah. Two are staggered. Nice. Save the limit break for next time. See? I had the higher number there, yet he got her trust in.
쉽네.
I swear I did.
쉽네.
지금이 기회예요. 지켜냈어.
I can't remember what Tremor does. Joyous, the obsessive, the persistent. Gita. Do it. We'd love to have them in the middle of a synergy, but can't always get that. I'm here though. It's gonna be triple strength. Beautiful. Can we double it down here? Oh, actually, if we skip you, triple that as well. This one. Some of these are seem iffy, but I was mainly focused on connecting colors here, honestly. Guard.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Maybe the idea is like they take a swing, but we block it. They aren't actually winning it.
이 안에 담아주지.
God damn. Seems guard adds shielding. So we have to get through that. I was honestly thinking it would just reduce the damage it did,
목표
Like
일시
it-
무력화. 목표 일시
rather than
무력화.
adding temporary life.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
Okay, the two goons are staggered, the other guy isn't. Is there anything? No. Which is better? You. Do seem to be able to do their moves again. These guys aren't going to make it out of this iteration. He will, though. I'll just save it for next time.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
Okay. Alright, this guy's actually just gonna go down like a bitch. Jesus. You can never get that when you want it.
해주지. 쉬시게.
Oh, he survives. Guys.
힘든 상대였어요. 저자가 완전히 정신을 차리기 전에 우선 도망치죠.
That was a tough opponent. Should move before they come back to their senses.
수치스러운 소리를 잘도 짓거리는군. 승기를 잡은 군인은 적을 두고 꽁무니를 빼지 않는다.
What a shameful thing to say. A soldier does not retreat before the enemy when victory is in sight.
지금 군인 정신이 중요할 때예요?
Can't you save the military drill for a better time? Ishmael's right. That's not someone we can beat easily.
철수하겠습니다.
We will fall back. Otis reluctantly backed down. Sinclair, do you know what that Cromer meant by that familiar spot?
그건
That's, well... Sinclair shook, seemingly overwhelmed with dread. But I could also see a teeth-grinding anger in him that surpassed his fear. Looking at him, a thought blossomed in my mind. You need to talk, Sinclair. Tell us what you know, and you prevent half the deaths we might suffer.
작전의 성공률도 올라간다. 효과적인 정보를 기대하지.
I will also raise the likelihood of our success. Looking forward to hearing something useful. I hope I'm doing the right thing as the manager. Sinclair shook his head upon hearing my words, breathed in, and finally opened his mouth after some struggle.
우리 집이요. 크로머는 분명 그곳에 있을 거예요.
My house. That's what Cromer must be.
너 그 자식이랑 아는 사이였냐?
So you know that bird?
아, 젠장. 하도 귀가 찢어질 듯우서대서 머리가 다 지끈거리네.
Box. My head is still pounding thanks to her shrill laugh.
학교에서 만났어요.
I met her at school.
저런, 혹시 친구였어? 친구라면 잘 타일렀으면 좋겠는데.
Oh boy. She's a friend of yours. Whatever's going on, sure hope you can talk it out.
친구 아니에요. 크로머는 우리 가족들을 죽였어요.
She's not my friend. Cromer killed my family.
미안해.
My bad. A prosthetic head hanging from a tree slowly turned to face us. Lights and sparks occasionally flickered within.
왜 돌아온 거니?
Why did you return?
싱클레어? 이웃들이야?
Sinclair, are those your neighbors? Roger asked while looking at the dismembered prosthesis.
그런 것 같아요. 아니었으면 좋겠지만요.
It looks like they were. I really hope that isn't the case, though. Sinclair replied, watching with a grim look on his face, as their bare wires sparked and short-circuited. The robotic head soon stopped moving, only emitting discordant things. Then a song begins to fill the air. Silent night. All the heads hung from trees are singing the same song. The carol leaking through the vocal units of so many lifeless heads lands on the flames below. Holy night.
이들에게 이단이란 건 역시 의체 보유자를 말하는 것이군요.
It's clearer than ever now. Prosthetic body parts are heresy to them.
도시의 의체 보유자들이 보이게 된 지 꽤 오랜 시간이 흘렀지만
Though it's been quite a while since prostheses were first introduced to the city.
여전히 그들의 모습을 보고 이질감을 느끼는 사람들은 많죠.
Many people still find them foreign and alienating.
저희 마을은요.
Our town.
저희 마을은 K사 의체 산업의 성지라고 불릴 정도로 주민 대부분이 하이엔드 의체 부품 제작에 종사하고 있었어요.
Our town was called the holy site of NESK's prosthetic industry. Most of the residents working in manufacturing high-end prosthesis components.
크로마는 오래전부터 계속 우리 마을을 주시했던 거예요.
Cromer had been keeping an eye on our town for a long time.
네 가족도
So, was your family?
네. 저희 아버지는 신생 의체 회사의 대표였어요.
Yeah, my father was the owner of a fledgling prosthetics company too.
그래서
Is that why?
아니,
No.
제가 보기엔 이자들에게 그런 거창한 사상 따위는 없어요.
The way I see it, attributing it to a high-flown cause of any kind, it's giving them too much credit.
그냥 광기와 폭력에 매료된 미치광이죠.
They're just lunatics, consumed by madness and violence. Ishmael started to him. After a while of staring at the Christmas trees decorated with his neighbors, Sinclair turned to me.
관리자님, 예전부터 여쭤보고 싶었던 게 있어요.
Manager, I have a question if it's alright with you. What is it?
기분이 어떠세요?
Well, how does it feel? Feel?
네,
Yeah.
머리 대신 의체를 달고 있는 기분이 어떠냐고요.
I mean, how does it feel to have a prosthetic replacement for your head? I'm a little taken aback since I've never had anyone ask that kind of question before. The issue is that there's no way to know how I might have felt before I got a clock for a head. That's...
따지려 드는 게 아니라요.
Oh, it's... I'm not trying to argue with you or anything.
무례한 질문이었겠죠? 죄송해요.
That was probably rude of me. I apologize. No need, it's alright. The other sinners were a billion times ruder to me with their daily interactions anyway. I'm afraid I can't answer that. I don't remember a single thing about my life before this clock.
그러시군요.
I see.
항상 궁금했어요. 머리 대신 다른 것이 자리를 잡았을 때의 기분은 어떤지.
I've always wondered what it feels like when there's something sitting where your head should be.
가족들은 모자를 쓰고 시계를 걸치는 것과 다를 바 없다고 말했지만
My family said it's no different from wearing a hat or a watch.
저는 아무리 떠올리려고 해도 잘 상상이 되지 않더라고요.
But I just couldn't picture it well no matter how I approached it.
그 덕에 저만 유일하게 살아남았지만요.
And now, I'm the only survivor thanks to that. I'm sure the procedure seemed terrifying at such a young age. You don't have to feel guilty about that.
아니에요.
That's not it.
그런 게 아니에요.
It's nothing like that.
전 단테 씨 생각처럼 그렇게 무고한 사람이 아니에요.
I'm afraid I'm not as innocent as you might think, Dante. He gave them an in, and they exploited that to purge the whole place. He may have been taken by their arguments for a bit, but when they started killing people, nailing them to trees like psychopaths, he didn't stick around. I think I'll call quits after this one. wasn't planning on recording much. How long have I been recording? 15 minutes. If it goes on a little longer, I can make 2 episodes out of it. I'm afraid I'm not as innocent as you might think, Dante. Sinclair quietly hung his head. I racked my brains for an appropriate reply, but those little words of comfort came up. Only the unpleasant sounds of sparks and flames filled the streets.
보여? 마구잡이로 때려 부숴놨지.
Silent night, holy night. Nearly have enough for another 10 roll. Seems pretty generous so far, but you will cap out eventually, and eventually you will run out of. Jesus Christ. Like right now, I'm going through a chapter. You know, all these chapters. Eventually, I will run out of chapters to go through, and have to wait for a new one to be added. Who knows how long that will take? And I'm not sure if there's really much other ways for me to get free lunacy without just buying it. They're obviously going to limit the amount of lunacy you can get. Because they want you to pay money for it. Obviously they're going to limit it. But I just don't know how much they'll be limiting it. How generous this game is. Someone was saying it's generous enough, but that could be comparison to some really ungenerous gotchas. I'm not sure on the yardstick. But again, I refuse to spend any money on this. So I refuse to spend any money on this. So what's that do? What's that do? But really? Already? Alright. But I can't do you. Seems right now I can. Ooh, these feed off the same one. Okay. Yours actually synergizes. Jesus. Why are these guys level 25? Oh, that's a spike. Yeah. Fuck. We've lost this one. Yeah, that was nice, but I've got 4 staggered. Sorry, Sinclair, you don't have a shot here.
제대로 못 지켜냈네요. 이번엔 다를 줄 알았는데.
So that's what he's referencing. I couldn't predict the others. I thought things would be different this time. So yeah, there's a hell of a difficulty spike there. 22, 25. It's a hell of a spike. 21. That's pretty nasty. Yeah, I'm not sure how generous this game is. The free track isn't actually too bad. I wonder if you get any lunacy down here. Does it count it? No, it's free lunacy. Because you have to pay for this. So. God, this goes on for a while. Excuse me. And you can get stuff in it. It's not just like the side items, but you can actually get like outright egos and the like. Nelly announcer, that's Maid Otis, it seems. as far as I can tell. She knows someone called Nelly. Just one. Knocking on the window. Not sure what that's about. God. Okay. Heathcliff announcer. Blinds. Oh, this is what this is. It's a... awakening and then corrosion. This. But who's it for? Clear all catty. Fine. Spawn wow. Chains of binding. I think that's Heathcliff. It looks more like Heathcliff. It just went. I thought it was the other guy because dude, club, and I kind of forgot about Heathcliff, and I kept remembering him as the gangster. So. Oh, there it is again. But, yeah, no. Last until Season 5 update. Oh yeah, never did look at that last one. Seems like there's like 150, and then maybe one that you can keep getting. Yeah, EX. Or is this like the ultimate prize? There's this like differentiating gap between them, so I wonder if there's like you hit 120, then you get an extra level. You get this. Can you get it again? Just or is EX here meant to mean just final? Because like I have seen on some things like repeatable rewards. So it's just like, This came out 3rd. Well, in 3rd month. The end of 3rd month. I wonder how much longer this is going to last. Immediately gain 10 pass levels upon purchase. Receive a special banner and level boost ticket 4. So now we met the faction that this Don Quixote is part of. So anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything at all you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But that's it for this time. I'm getting closer to actually getting to editing these. I'm just into the start of my return to Soul Ash 2. So once I'm done with that, I'll be getting onto this. Haven't done much editing. I didn't get any editing done yesterday, I don't think. And I didn't get much done today. The days are just going weird. But so, I have a bit on tomorrow, but I'll try and get a bit done. I've somewhat fixed the internet issue. I switched a plug around, though I still swear I'm occasionally seeing that static on the screen, but I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's something else, but it seems to just kick off when I have uploads going, or at least Dropbox uploads. No, it hits me too when I do stuff downloading on Steam. And it's only on certain screens, like a dark screen, a dark grey screen seems to show more than a black screen or a white screen. Don't know what's with it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. That is what it's there for. But until next time, ooh, fuck. I think my audio's been lowered. I sent some Facebook messages earlier. Just by 8 points. I fixed it. At least, seemingly 8 points. Till next time.